AFC North position group rankings on offense, Sports Illustrated. We're going to take a look at the wide receiver rankings in the AFC North. So they got number one, the Bengals. They're probably the best in the NFL. They have the Browns ranked at number two. Isn't much separation between the Browns and Steelers, especially at the top. Both teams have two good options. Steelers might be better there, but the Browns have better depth, and they have the Ravens checking in at number four. So I found it really interesting that Sports Illustrated ranks the Browns wide receiving corps. Kind of goes with what you go. And the other thing I want to bring up, you had been saying Deshaun Watson wants a guy with big catch radius, 50-50 ball guy. They went out and got that in Cedric Tillman, didn't they?
Yeah, he's another piece to this right now. We have to see if he will ultimately be that guy in the NFL. But that's what we hope that he projects to be. Again, a third-round pick, so we're not 100% sure what his year one contributions are going to be, but he's a good prospect in that front. Also, he wants explosive guys. He wants to be able to hit guys down the field. Think of the Brandon Cooks kind of archetype and the Will Fuller archetype that we need to have on this team. That's also where Elijah Moore steps in. And these position group rankings are interesting because people have been hyping up the Steelers wide receiving core, and look, they have some great prospects there, and they have some guys who have played well in the league, but have had their issues like a Deontay Johnson. But when you look at wide receivers, I feel like Amari Cooper kind of gets slept on a lot because he's clearly the best wide receiver in this division, not named T. Higgins or Jamar Chase. So it doesn't feel like that. I don't feel like he gets the respect, even though he did have a career year last year when it came to total production. He's playing as good as football as he's ever had, and it feels like people are kind of just writing him off, and it doesn't make much sense to me. But, yeah, you have the third best receiver here. I think Donovan Peoples-Jones is fine for the role that he plays, and then you do add in some depth pieces, and I would argue that Amari Cooper is better than any single wide receiver that the Steelers or Ravens have, even if you can think that George Pickens is a better prospect than him at this point.
Yeah, I can't argue that at all, and I agree with you on Amari Cooper.